Hello and welcome back to Daily Planning for Bitcoin and Gold. Today is the 13th of Friday. Honestly, I don't know what happened. I slept through this PA and I just asked my friend and something happens with the feds. Honestly, I don't really care. So let's just go. Okay, so yesterday we almost swept the weekly VWAP. This almost got it, but it immediately puke. Unfortunate, but that's okay. It went well with my thesis that I only gonna took the trade short. It was an impulsive move created by CPI. Hence, we're gonna redraw our magic line. Okay, so currently we are bottoming on this particular line. Actually, if you manage to get this, cool. You probably get about 1 hour here. So first attempt is gonna get rejected. Pretty common. Okay, gonna try for that. And then evaluation on the low, checking out for the daily VWAP for here because it's also aligned here. And you probably get 1.45R. Pretty good actually. Okay, what would I expect to happen? Expecting for this kind of PA. Oops. Yeah, something like this. Okay, and then gonna move it again. Okay. Target is still the same. For CPI in this event, price gonna pumps, in my opinion, and then has very impulsive move back into below weekly view up, and then that's for me a target for short. So I don't really know where the price will go actually. So I'm just gonna go for the aftermath, which is if it goes there. But if CPI were bad and price nukes, what do you want to see? Actually, this is a no-no trade for me. I just want to see the 2024 VAL, which is very low, to get taken out actually, and sweep previous lows, which on the round area on 60k. That's for Bitcoin. It's also still the same, and hopefully with each swap it gets weaker, and then in the event of the frequent touch, it nukes immediately on this particular line. For me, it's still kinda important, but after these previous swaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, honestly, not so much, but that's okay. We're gonna find another good POI next week because this is Friday. Okay, gold. Thankfully, I got some trade. It was a very common particular trade of nukes. So if you remember, the attempt and also the playbook for me is almost the same. If you have any liquidations, you want to see an absorption either on the low if you are longing or on the highs if you are shorting. So for me, I see that there's a lots of selling volumes denoted by this. I'm using Leviathan volume Z to see there if there's an big volume coming in. And then on the lows, particularly lows, we see that price keep increasing, and then afterwards we see that there is a minor buying volume, the inverse, that we're matching. And also for me, if you look closely on the order book, it might seem like it's been absorbed. So that's why I'm willing to take a bet here. Why not go as far as this part or as far as this part? Usually, when I'm performing this kind of trade, I'm also aiming only until the first V shape. For me, this is the first V shape. This is, the most recent V shape. Okay, this is the V shape, first one. And this is the second one, the continuation. If you want a perfect V shape recovery, your target should be on this particularly high, or even better, this particular high. But since, remember, since we're also didn't know anything and it nukes out of nowhere, this kind of PA is unlikely to happen to reach the other side of range. That's why I honestly just took this, and there you go, an 8R. And also price nukes so bad that it jumps. I don't really know. Okay, so what are the plans? Let's see, just gonna remove this for a bit, remove any unnecessary ones, remove this also because it's unrelated now. Also remove this. Okay. What do you want to see here? Okay, first of all, wiggly view up. There's here. I want to see another reaction if it dumps once more. Okay. So you want to see something like this, a reaction. And currently, since we are actually nuking from this, making a range break, so some kind of VA here. Okay, I want to see the NPOC for that should be around near weekly view up. So your weekly view up that acts as a support now inverts as a resistance. So what do you want to see? On CPI later on, you want to see something like this. This on CPI, yes. Okay, gonna mark it differently. Okay. So that's what you want to see. Also denotes CPI PA. So playbook, same as Bitcoin. I want to see CPI pumps and then swap this PI, went back below it, and then I'm gonna short it. Okay, and then if by any chance there's another one-way nuke again, you want to see, and if it's very bad, you want to see it get swept here. This is my last potential target before another pullback. That's it. That's for today. I hope you enjoyed. See you next week.